Great overview. So I remember that you were heading PCB when you took this issue to the ICC with reference to India not honoring the contracts and not playing Pakistan bilaterally. So can you just sort of recap what happened there and what was the ICC's decision?
Yes, in 2014, the BCCI agreed with the PCB to resume bilateral cricket. And we signed on a contract for the next 3 or 5 years, I think it was, to play a lot of matches between Pakistan and India. This is very important because a lot of the revenue for both cricket boards comes from these extraordinary matches, which fuel a lot of excitement and passion, and by that same criterion, a lot of commercial interest. But then what happened is that when the time came close to playing those matches, the BCCI suddenly balked. It backed out, citing the government's pressure not to play these matches. By that time, when the contract was signed, India-Pakistan relations were good. Then a new government came into India, and by the time the matches came to be played, the BJP had already decided that they were not going to allow Pakistan and India to play. So we took the matter to the court, the ICC's Court of Appeals. And we said, we have a contract and India needs to honor this contract. India was not able to produce any evidence that the government had pressurized, the BCCI was not able to produce any evidence that the government had pressurized the BCCI not to play Pakistan, i.e. evidence that could be recorded, i.e. written evidence that there was a policy decision. But the BCCI did say that implicitly we'd been advised. The BCCI brought a witness, an ex-foreign minister of India, to vouch for them, that without government permission they could not play. And it didn't really matter whether or not it was in writing or not, as long as the BCCI said that was the case, that was the case. The Indian government, in the meanwhile, was mum about it, didn't say a word. The ICC judicial panel held that the BCCI was within its rights not to play because of the government had said don't play Pakistan. So that's the way the cookie has come.